Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Perfectly Imperfect Spiritual Podcast. We have 31st episode today. As we approach Christmas, I want to talk about something deeply meaningful, navigating grief and the complex emotions that often surface during the holidays. For many of us, this time of year is bittersweet. We cherish the joy and traditions of the season, but we also feel the deep absence of loved ones who have crossed over. Today, I want to help you find comfort in their presence, recognize the signs and symbols they send us, and embrace the beautiful lessons they have shared from the other side. I will share some of my own experiences with spirit, as well as insights I have channeled for my clients to remind you that our loved ones are still with us, celebrating life alongside us. I'll also guide you through some practical ways to care for yourself during this season and connect with your loved ones in spirit. So grab a warm drink, get cozy, and let's connect. The first thing I want to say is that it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling right now. If you're grieving, missing someone, or feeling a little lost this Christmas, that's okay. The holidays often bring up complex emotions, and it's important to honor them. But I also want to remind you that our loved ones in spirit are so much closer than we realize, especially during this time. They don't want us to dwell in sadness. They want us to feel their love, to remember the joy they brought to our lives, and to keep celebrating. For me, I don't have access to old family photo albums or videos of my mom. I left those behind when I moved away, and I don't have contact with my father, but I did keep a few special items like my mom's cookbook and some of her clothes. Whenever I open that cookbook or touch her belongings, I can feel her energy so strongly. It's as if she's standing right next to me, reminding me of her love. And then there is my home. It's filled with energy. I've always felt like I've had better communication with the spirit world than with the living. My flat often feels alive with the presence of loved ones in spirit, including my two cats, my dog, and even my son in spirit. They roam around, and sometimes when they enter, it's a pure mayhem. But it's a beautiful kind of chaos, a reminder that the bond of love is eternal and transcends this physical plane. So let's start by taking a deep breath together. Close your eyes if you're in a safe space and breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, I want you to think of a loved one in spirit. Picture their smile, their energy, the love you shared. Imagine them standing beside you now, radiating warmth and joy. Breathe in their love and exhale any sadness or heaviness you might be carrying. They are here with you, always. One of the most beautiful ways spirit reminds us of their presence is through signs and symbols. These are deeply personal and often incredibly creative. My own experiences and those of my grandmother, who's still alive, are filled with these moments. When my great grandmother passed, my grandmother was devastated. During her grief, she began to see her mother's face in crowds. She would spot her in strangers walking down the street, only to realize it wasn't her. And the same happened when my grandfather and later on my mom passed. Spirit can use their energy to really impress their image onto someone else or even onto our mind's eye. So that's incredible. And I remember I would turn on various occasions expecting to see them, to really realize later on that it was someone else. But certainly, it's a powerful reminder that our loved ones are still with us, looking out for us. My grandmother also shared a unique experience after her mother's passing. Whenever she left her flat and walked down the staircase, she would notice her shadow transform into her mother's. Spirit often uses shadows, reflections, or light to let us know they are near. These moments are their way of saying, I'm here with you always. In my own home, my grandfather's playful spirit continues to show up. I've walked through his energy before. It felt like a sudden chill, like turbulence on a plane. At first, it frightened me, but I could feel his laughter. He was a prankster in life, and that hasn't changed in spirit. Then there's my grandmother, who often connects with me through scent. She used a very distinct detergent on her coat, and sometimes I'll smell the same smell out of nowhere. It's such a comforting way for her to remind me of her presence. And I can't forget my other grandfather who survived concentration camps. He guides me to secondhand books or libraries, leading me to shelves with books about Auschwitz. These books aren't common, but they show up when he wants to connect. It's his way of sharing his history and honoring his love of knowledge and also letting him know that he's around me. Even my pets in spirit have their own signs. I feel them jumping onto my bed or brushing past me. Their playful and loving energy fills my home. Each sign is a message: I am here, I love you, I'm celebrating with you. These are gifts from spirit, reminders that we are never truly alone. One of the most profound lessons spirit has shared with me is that they want us to live fully. They don't want us to be consumed by grief or stop celebrating the beauty of life. Instead, they encourage us to embrace every moment with love and joy. They also remind us that it's okay to create new traditions. My childhood Christmases often came with societal pressures, expectations about gifts, behaviors, and milestones. But Spirit has taught me that joy comes from authenticity. It's about doing what feels right for you and honoring your loved ones in a way that brings peace to your heart. When we tell their stories, laugh at their quirks, or share their traditions, we honor them. And in those moments, they're with us, sharing the joy. If you're finding this holiday season particularly difficult, here are some ways to care for yourself. Create a ritual, light a candle, write a letter to your loved one, or take a moment of quiet reflection to connect with their energy. Number two, set boundaries. It's okay to say no to gatherings that feel overwhelming. Protect your energy and do what feels right for you. Three, focus on joyful moments. Whether it's watching a favorite movie, cooking a meal that reminds you of your loved one, or simply resting, lean into what brings you peace. Four, connect with others. If you're feeling lonely, reach out to friends, join a community event, or connect online with people who understand. Above all, be gentle with yourself. There's no right way to navigate the holidays. It's really about honoring your feelings and creating moments of comfort and joy. And as we close this very short episode, I want to leave you with a message from Spirit. We're here, closer than you know. Celebrate, laugh, love, and live. This is how you honor us. Our loved ones want us to live with joy. They want us to embrace the beauty of life and to create new traditions that fill our hearts. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope this episode brings you comfort, hope, and inspiration for the holiday season. Until next time, take care and keep shining, my beautiful souls. Thank you. Bye.